Jeremy Clarkson and Kaleb Cooper horrified after unexpected farm drama. Jeremy Clarkson, Kaleb Cooper, the local vet and Jeremy's partner Lisa Hogan were all left in disbelief as some pigs caused chaos down on Amazon Prime's Clarkson's farm. Jeremy Clarkson and Kaleb Cooper were left stunned when animal antics took an unexpected turn on Clarkson's farm. The duo are back on screens as Season 4 of Amazon Prime's wildly popular farming documentary series airs. Ever since former Top Gear star Jeremy, 65, decamped to Chipping Norton in the Cotswolds, fans have been gripped by the trials and troubles the star has faced as he tried to earn a profit from his farm, which is all documented in his hit series. He is aided by farmhand Kaleb, 26, who often proves he is more informed on farming practices than his motorhead boss. In a new episode, the boys were shocked to see one of the pigs on their farm start misbehaving as it entered maturity. The swine in question, named Richard Hammond in honor of Jeremy's close friend Richard Hammond, 55, was spotted attempting to mount female pigs in his pen. As Richard Hammond was penned in with his siblings, it was decided by Jeremy, Kaleb and local vet Dilwyn Evans to isolate him to keep him away from the female pigs. However, the trio learned that switching Richard Hammond into a pen full of other male pigs could come with another set of problems. Jeremy explained to viewers, "So here's the situation, Richard Hammond is now old enough to start having a go on his sisters, so we have to put him back in the boy pen. But Dilwyn says if we put him straight in the boy pen, they will beat him up, they might even kill him." Instead, it was decided to set Richard Hammond a companion and pen them in together on their own. After a week of the pair living together, they were then to be reintroduced into the wider group. Jeremy observed, "So now Hammond is in there, let's just see." While Kaleb offered a hopeful message, saying simply, "He will be fine." However, an unexpected event took place when Richard Hammond was released into the larger pen, as a larger male piglet attempted to mount him. Reacting to the scenes, Kaleb could only exclaim, "Problem," while Jeremy and his partner Lisa Hogan watched on in stunned amazement. Sounding alarmed, Jeremy blurted, "It's his brother. And they are supposed to be in there to make Richard safe." While Kaleb confessed, "Oh my God. I have never seen that before." Jeremy has become an unexpected champion of British farming since his show began in 2021, with his show highlighting the troubles and challenges that many farmers experience while trying to make a living from the land. Discussing some of the trials in his recent book, Home to Roost, he explained how selling oats at an agreeable price is easier than livestock. He reported, "Consumers would rather have Cheerios for breakfast, but if I try to sell you one of my goats for anything like what it cost to raise, you'll say, 'How much?' and go to McDonald's instead." He also explained how unexpected factors can deeply impact farming, noting that the cost of fertilizers soared from £40,000 to £110,000 for him due to Russia's invasion of Ukraine. He admitted that he was struggling to see a way to make his farming business profitable and hinted he could quit. He said in the book, "For Farmer's Guide, so I've tried farming conventionally and it didn't work. I've tried diversifying and that didn't really work either. And I've tried with sheep and pigs and cows, and that has been a bit of a disaster as well. So I arrived at a crossroads. And was not sure which way to turn." 14 epic highlights from Clarkson's Farm Season 4 you have to see. As Season 4 of Clarkson's Farm unfolds, fans are drawn into a whirlwind of laughter, challenges, and heartfelt moments at Diddley Squat Farm. This season presents new faces, unexpected hurdles, and the relentless spirit of farming that captures both chaos and triumph. Join familiar characters and fresh additions as they navigate the evolving landscape of rural life, delivering both entertainment and profound insights into the world of modern farming. 13. Kaleb's nationwide speaking tour in stardom. Kaleb Cooper, now a household name thanks to Clarkson's Farm, thrilled fans with his first ever nationwide theater tour, The World According to Kaleb. Kaleb Goes on Tour. Selling out venues across the UK in 2024 and 2025, Kaleb's candid humor and farmer wisdom solidified his unique celebrity status and broad appeal. 12. New livestock and machinery at Diddley Squat. Season 4 brings big changes to Diddley Squat, with Jeremy Clarkson tackling failing machinery and an influx of new animals, including a massive bull, tiny piglets, and 29 inches high-tech goats raised from bottle-fed kids. The vintage Lamborghini tractor now faces new competition, joining a busier, more challenging farm operation than ever before. 11. Picnic area clause drama. Jeremy Clarkson's pub dreams hit a bizarre snag when he learns the pub garden is officially designated a picnic site by the council. This unexpected clause sparks confusion and concern, especially after discovering the area's history with antisocial behavior, complicating plans for outdoor food and drink service. 10. Red tape and council hurdles. Jeremy's efforts to open a restaurant and later buy a pub in Season 4 are repeatedly thwarted by mountains of council red tape and bureaucratic delays. Even with cheerful Charlie's support, navigating planning permissions and local politics proves more challenging than expected, highlighting the frustration many British farmers face today. 9. Touring quirky country pubs. Season 4 takes viewers on a charming tour of Clarkson's latest venture, the Farmer's Dog Pub in Burford. Opened in August 2024, its local-sourced food, friendly atmosphere, and stunning Cotswold views quickly turned it into a destination for fans and locals alike, capturing the true essence of rural British hospitality. 8. The Ambitious Pub Project. Season 4 spotlights Clarkson's boldest venture yet, buying and revamping the Farmer's Dog Pub in Burford. Determined to revive his farm-to-fork restaurant vision, Clarkson contends with dilapidated buildings, red tape, and village politics, turning the pub into a charming local hotspot that draws fans from across the UK. 7. Addressing farmer loneliness and mental health. Season 4 of Clarkson's Farm puts a spotlight on the isolation many farmers face, with new assistant Harriet openly discussing mental health struggles on and off screen. The show addresses how loneliness affects farmers of all ages, highlighting the importance of breaking stigma and building community support in rural life. 6. Harriet's TikTok-fueled farming escapades. Harriet Cowan, the farm's newest viral sensation, brings a burst of energy and humor to Season 4. From trimming Jeremy's eyebrows to wrangling pigs and starring in hilarious TikTok clips, her antics have captivated both the Diddley Squat gang and online fans, quickly making her a breakout star. 5. The challenge of paperwork. Paperwork becomes a major headache for Jeremy in Season 4. With Kaleb Cooper away on tour and Lisa focused on new ventures, Jeremy faces planning regulations and farm bureaucracy alone. Trying to open a pub, he quickly finds himself swamped by red tape, derelict buildings, and mounting forms. 4. The hectic barnyard and tractor troubles. Season 4 throws Jeremy Clarkson into chaos as he struggles to manage the barnyard and machinery single-handedly. With Kaleb Cooper touring, Clarkson faces constant tractor fuse blowouts and incooperative equipment. New farmhand Harriet impresses by operating the Lamborghini tractor with ease, highlighting Jeremy's comedic incompetence amid mounting farmyard disorder. 3. Jeremy's struggles running the farm alone. With Kaleb away on tour and Lisa focused on a new business, Jeremy is left to manage Diddley Squat solo. He quickly finds himself overwhelmed, from herding goats and shoveling pig muck to battling malfunctioning equipment and muddy fields. The loneliness and relentless work truly test his mettle. 2. Meet Harriet, the new farmhand. Season 4 introduces Harriet Cowan, a 24-year-old farmhand and nurse, who quickly wins over fans with her hands-on skills and humor. Stepping in during Kaleb Cooper's absence, Harriet helps Jeremy manage Diddley Squat's chaos, from drilling seeds to herding pigs, becoming an instant highlight before Kaleb's return. 1. Kaleb Cooper's absence and return. Season 4 surprised viewers with Kaleb Cooper missing from early episodes as he embarked on a speaking tour, leaving Jeremy Clarkson struggling to manage Diddley Squat Farm alone. Farmhand Harriet Cowan temporarily took charge, impressing fans, but Kaleb's triumphant return restored the dynamic duo fans love. Conclusion. Season 4 of Clarkson's Farm masterfully blends humor with the sobering realities of farm life, offering viewers a genuine portrayal of the trials and triumphs faced by farmers. From navigating bureaucratic challenges to exploring the personal dynamics at play on the farm, this season highlights resilience, community, and the importance of comedic relief amidst adversity. As the season concludes, viewers are left with an appreciation for the hard work and determination that sustain the farming world and the people who inhabit it. Kaleb Cooper shocked as he admits, "Never seen that before," after strange act at farm. Clarkson's Farm star Kaleb Cooper was left in hysterics as he watched two piglets perform an X-rated act in front of Jeremy Clarkson. Clarkson's Farm has become a Prime Video sensation, and in the upcoming 4th season, farm manager Kaleb Cooper was all agog alongside Jeremy Clarkson and Lisa Hogan as they visited their pig pen. The group was overjoyed to discover that one of their sows had produced 10 thriving piglets, an outcome Jeremy labeled as tremendous news. Yet, when they checked in on Richard Hammond, the tiniest from the previous litter who was nicknamed in jest, the mood shifted. Owing to bullying from his larger kin, Richard Hammond had been segregated into his own space, with vet Dilwyn Evans suggesting a novel approach for his care. So here's the situation, Richard Hammond is now old enough to start having a go on his sisters, so we have to put him back in the boy pen, Jeremy detailed. However, there was a concern, but Dilwyn says if we put him straight in the boy pen they will beat him up, they might even kill him. Their ingenious solution was to assemble a smaller enclosure and assign Richard Hammond a companion, the tiniest of the male piglets, paving the way for friendship. After a week of cohabiting, the plan was to integrate them into the more spacious pen, expecting the larger piglet to safeguard Richard Hammond. So now Ham is in there, let's just see, Jeremy observed, while Kaleb consoled him with, he will be fine. But no sooner had the pair been introduced than the larger piglet attempted an awkward coupling with Richard Hammond. Problem, exclaimed Kaleb, as he, Jeremy, and Lisa stood witness to this unexpected development. It's his brother, and they are supposed to be in there to make Richard safe. Jeremy exclaimed, clearly troubled by the scene. Oh my God, Kaleb responded with astonishment, confessing, I have never seen that before. Kaleb ventured the notion that perhaps Richard Hammond hadn't recognized his own gender, hence mistakenly allowing another piglet to mount him under the assumption he was female. Following a consultation with Dilwyn, the vet simply chalked it up to juvenile behavior, advising Jeremy it was just boys being boys and suggested waiting to see how Richard would fare with the larger boars.